Hi children, this is KTK. Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to practice few creative questions on class 8 mensuration. Class 7 children also can watch this video to improve their knowledge. Just spend 20 minutes to gain problem solving skill on creative problems. Okay, have a note and pen with you. If you want to try the sums when the question appears, as usual, just to pause the video and solve. Then you can check your answers. Okay, kindly give your valuable feedback on this video in our comment box. What are the sums you felt difficult or challenging? Kindly mention that in our comments. Okay, and of course please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit like and share it with your friends. Let's start our class now. Get ready. First question: the corners of an equilateral triangle of side 12 cm each are cut into form a regular hexagon. What is the area of hexagon? So options are given there. Equilateral triangle and corners are cut into form a regular hexagon. Okay, we know that what is a regular hexagon. All the sides are equal. Hexagon means what? How many sides? 6 sides. Okay, just imagine a triangle with the side 12 cm. Here the corners are cut and form, that is removed to get a hexagon. So this in between area only we are supposed to find there. Now each side of this equilateral triangle is 12, so all sides are equal. Now just imagine, if the total side length is 12 cm, what is the length of each of these small triangles? These small 3 triangles also equilateral only. How? Because this hexagon is regular, they mentioned. Therefore you have 3 triangles: first triangle, second triangle and third triangle. So to get area of this hexagon part, I need to subtract these 3 triangles from the total triangle. Okay, so what is the formula for area of equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4 a square. Root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, so to find area of this hexagon, I need to subtract these 3 triangles from the bigger triangle. Okay, what is the side of small triangles now? So look at the diagram. This total length is 12, so it is divided into 3 parts. Okay, 1 part, 2 part and 3 parts. So this will be what? I'll write it here: 4 4 4. Can you understand? Because they are equally divided, since the hexagon they mentioned in the question is regular. Therefore the 12 sided bigger triangle is divided into 3 parts here: 4 4 4. So small triangle side is 4, bigger triangle side is 12. I am going to subtract their areas to get the hexagon. So it's simple one: root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, substitute the values in the formula now. So root 3 by 4, larger triangle side is 12, so 12 square, then minus root 3 by 4 square. Okay, but how many triangles you have? 3 triangles. So this is nothing but what? 3 times. So I'll mention it here. So 3 times. So area of bigger triangle minus 3 times area of smaller triangles. Clear? Now root 3 by 4. So this can be written as 12 into 12 minus 3 times root 3 by 4. This can be written as 4 into 4. Okay, so it's very simple. Cancel the numbers. 3 times. So first expression values 3 12s are 36. So 36 root 3 minus, here 1 4 I can get cancelled, remaining 3 4s are 12 is there, 12 root 3. So our answer is 36 minus 12 root 3 is 24 root 3. So answer for the first question is 24 root 3. Okay, so I'll repeat again. We need to find the regular hexagon's area which lies in the center of our equilateral triangle. So I am subtracting the bigger triangle area minus 3 small triangles area. Okay, since this is equilateral triangle, the sum became easy now. Okay, we'll move on to next question now. Question number 2. In a triangle ABC, AB plus BC is 10, BC plus CA is 12, CA plus AB is 16, then perimeter of a triangle. So sum of 2 sides they gave. Your options are 19, 38, 24 and 32. Okay, it's a simple question only. Imagine a triangle. I am going to name the vertices there. For example, it is A and B here in C. So in question what they give, AB plus BC is 10. AB plus BC is 10. That is, when you are adding these two sides, your sum is 10. Similarly, when you are adding these two sides, your sum is 12. When you are adding these two sides, your sum is 16. It's a logical based question only, but I am going to solve in a different way. It's very simple one. So they give three equations in the question, right? So first one, second one and third one. Okay, so write them one by one like this. AB plus BC is 10, BC plus CA is 12, and CA plus AB is 16. Okay, so if I am taking this as first equation and this one as second equation and this one as third equation. Okay, just listen what I am doing. I am going to add all this, that is equations 1, 2 and 3. I am going to add all these equations, both left side and right side separately. When I am adding the left side, you have here AB, here also you have AB. So how many ABs are there? 2 times AB. Okay, 2AB. In the same way you have BC and BC, so 2BC, and also you have CA and CA, so you will have 2CA. So all the terms on the left side are added. Now add the right side, RHS 10, 12, 16. So add all these three numbers, what you are getting? 38 centimeter. 38 centimeter. Now in left side 2 is common in all the terms, right? So I can take the 2 common. So remaining AB plus BC plus CA. So write them as usual. So AB plus BC plus CA or AC. CA is equal to 38 centimeter. Now this AB plus BC plus CA is nothing but perimeter. This is nothing but what? Perimeter. Sum of three sides of a triangle is perimeter. So this is what they are asking in the question. Perimeter of triangle only they are asking us to find. So AB plus BC plus CA is perimeter, is nothing but what? 38. This 2 is in terms of product, right? So when it comes to right side it will become divided. So 38 by 2, 19 centimeter. So when I am adding these three sides individually, your answer is 19 centimeter. So this is how we are going to solve this sum. So second question also option A is your answer. Question number 3. What is the area of triangle ADE in the given figure? It's a diagram based question. Your options are there. ABCD is a rectangle. You have a E in the midpoint of the width. Now ADE, the blue color space refers a triangle. Your width is 8 centimeter, length of the rectangle is 10 centimeter. Okay, they are asking us to find only the area of triangle which is ADE. So this blue color area alone we are going to find. It's very simple one. Just to rotate the diagram. When you are rotating the diagram, now your base, that is base of triangle is 8 centimeter and your height will be 10. Hope you can understand. I am just rotating the rectangle into 90 degree. So the diagram entirely becomes a triangle now. So it's very simple one now. What is formula for area of triangle? Area of triangle is half into base into height. Half into base into height. So we have both the values now. So it's a simple question only. But the diagram they gave in terms of rotations. Okay, so half into what is your base? Base is 8, height is 10. You can cancel any one number with the 2 table. I am cancelling here. So 4 2s are 8. So 4 10s are 40 centimeter square. Okay, so the answer is option D, 40 centimeter square. We'll go to next one. Question number 4. If the area of circle is 616 square centimeter, then its diameter. They are asking diameter. They gave 616 is its area. Okay, 616 is its area. So just check out the options there. 7, 14, 21 and 28. All these units are given in terms of centimeter. All the units are given in terms of centimeter now. Okay, so area of circle is given. So area of circle, what is the formula we know? Area of circle is pi r square. So pi r square is 616. Okay, just start substituting the values. 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 616. So r square alone, that is from radius we can find diameter. So first we can find radius from the formula. Okay, 616 multiply this 22 by 7. When it moves on to right side of the equation, it will become what? Reciprocal. Good. 7 by 22. 7 by 22. Now I can cancel these two numbers, 616 and 22. It seems to be comes in 11 table, right? So 2 11s are 22. Again here 61 you can find. 61, how many 11s are there? 5 11s are 55, so remaining 6 66, 6 11s are 16. So again this 56 and 22 you can cancel, so what you will get? 28. So 28 into 7 is there. I am not going to multiply because we are going to find square root of that number. So 28 can be written as, so I will write one more step there, 28 into 7. This 28 further I am expanding it as 4 into 7, right? 4 into 7. I am just doing the factorization method. So 28 can be written as 4 into 7. Again this 4 can be written as 2 into 2, 7 into 7. Why I am factorizing this? Because I need to find the square root, because r square is given. So when I need to find r, how I am going to find r from this? R is equal to, from these two take 1 2, again from these two 7 take 1 7. So r is equal to 14. So we got r is equal to 14 centimeter. So how to find diameter from this? We know the diameter is 2 times r. Diameter is 2 times r. So 2 times 14. That's all the answer. 2 times 14 is what? 28 is your answer for fourth question. So from the formula, that is pi r square, we need to find radius first, and from radius we can easily find diameter there. So do the substitutions properly and then cancellations should be done carefully. Okay, we'll go to the next question now. Next question, the area of trapezium ABCD as shown in the figure. It's a diagram based question again. A trapezium ABCD are 4 vertices given there. BC is a slanting height. Slanting height BC is 13 given, and AB is one parallel side with 16. DC is another parallel line 21. So parallel sides are given and slanting height is given. BC is slanting height. Okay, so we know that what is the formula for finding area of trapezium? Area of trapezium formula is what? Area is equal to half into h into a plus b. Area of trapezium is half into h into a plus b. So to find area of trapezium we need these 3 units. Height, a and b are parallel sides. So here a, 16 and 21 are given. So 16 and 21 are given. Height I cannot substitute this 13 because height refers to perpendicular height only. But here the 13 is slanting height between B and C. So I can't substitute that one. So I need to find perpendicular distance between AB and DC. That value only can be substituted as h, so that to find the area of trapezium. Okay, how I am going to find? It's a simple one. Just draw a line here. Okay, so B perpendicular to DC. Let me name it as some E there. Clear? Now this can be cut and removed as a right angle triangle. So we know that perpendicular distance is nothing but what? It will frame a 90 degree there. Therefore automatically this triangle will be right angle triangle. So now right angle triangle, this 13 is nothing but what? It is called as hypotenuse. And then what is the distance between this E and C? This is E, C, and here it is B. What is the distance between E and C? Just to compare the diagram, AB is 16, DC is 21. So it's nothing but this AB ED is a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal. So this length is 16. That is DE is 16, means the remaining will be what? 5. So 16 plus 5, 21. Okay. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So DE is 16 and the remaining distance will be 5. So base of this right angle triangle is 5 now. Now I need to find this distance BE. Okay. So to find this one, I am going to apply what property? When it comes as right angle triangle, automatically what property I am going to substitute? I am going to substitute the most important. Yes, I hope you understand now. Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what it says, sum of squares of these two sides will be equal to, that is adjacent sides will be equal to square of hypotenuse. Square of hypotenuse. Okay, so just start writing. Your height is BE, so I can write it as BE square plus your base 5 square is equal to 13 square. Okay, hypotenuse square will be equal to sum of squares of remaining two sides. So from this I need to find BE, that would be your height of trapezium. So BE square is equal to what? 13 square minus 5 square. So this 5 square is in terms of positive. When it moves on to right side, it will become negative there. So 13 square is what? 13 13s are 169 and 5 square is 25. So 169 minus 25 is 144. So 144 is BE square. So then what about BE? So BE will be root 144. What is square root of 144? It is 12 units. Okay, it is 12 units. Now BE 12 we got. So 12 is nothing but what? Height of this trapezium. So we got 12. Now directly substitute in the formula to find the area of trapezium. Half into height is 12, A plus B. So A plus B, directly you add this 16 and 21. What you are getting? 16 plus 21 is 37. 16 plus 21 is 37. Now you can cancel 2 with the 12. How many times? 6 times. 37 into 6, just multiply. 37 into 6. 7 6 are 42. 4 3 6 are 18. 18 plus 2, 18 plus 4, 222. So our answer for fifth question is option A, 222. I'll repeat. The trapezium diagram is given, but instead of the perpendicular height, they mentioned slanting height. So with the help of slanting line and Pythagoras theorem application, I have to find the perpendicular height. From the perpendicular height, substitute the value and find area of trapezium here. Okay. Question number 6. Find the area of rhombus which has side 5 cm and one diagonal 8 cm. So I hope you know about rhombus. It's a slanting square. They mentioned one diagonal 8 cm and another base 5 cm, that is side. Okay, options are given as 48, 24, 28 and 40. Okay, so what is the formula for area of rhombus here? What is the formula for area of rhombus? Area of rhombus formula is half into diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. Half into diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. So I can write it as half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. So we need two diagonals length to find area of rhombus. Okay, but they gave only one diagonal length. They gave only one diagonal length. How I am going to find the another diagonal? So I am going to find another diagonal length there. So how I am going to find another diagonal there? Any idea? It's a very simple concept only. Here it's a simple one. What is length here? Okay, once I know this length means I can able to find it's a double. We know that diagonals of rhombus are bisect each other, and also they bisect at what? They bisect at right angle. They bisect at right angle. It's an important property on diagonals of rhombus. Diagonals of rhombus bisect at right angles. Okay, now it's a right angle triangle. Now the total length, that is one diagonal they gave right. So this is nothing but 8 cm means here this length will be 4. Okay, so just consider only this right angle triangle. Okay, this is exactly same as the previous question. From this rhombus I am going to cut and remove only one right angle triangle where you have the hypotenuse is 5 cm, hypotenuse will be 5 cm and one side will be 4. One side will be 4, that is this is 4, this is 5 and this one I don't know, I am going to take x, and further I can apply Pythagoras theorem because it's a right angle triangle. So how I am going to write here? So 4 square plus x square is equal to 5 square. So 5 is your hypotenuse, clear? So x square is equal to what? X square is equal to 5 square minus 4 square. So exactly same as the previous question. What is 5 square? 25. 4 square is 16. So 9. X square is 9. Then what is x value? Square root of 9 is 3 centimeter. Now 3 centimeter is your length of this half diagonal. Length of this half diagonal. So what about the full length? So here you have 3. Then the remaining also you have 3. So totally another diagonal length will be 6 centimeter. Another diagonal length will be 6 centimeter. So just substitute in the formula half into 6 into 8. I hope you understand why I am writing 6 there, because this is twice. Clear? So half into 6 into 8, you can cancel any one number. So 3 8s are 24 centimeter square or square centimeter as mentioned in your options. So options, question number 6, option B is your answer. Now question number 7. ABCD is a rectangle. AB is 10 centimeter, BC is 8 centimeter. Find area of shaded figures. Again diagram based question. Options are there. We'll check the diagram now. So you have a rectangle and shaded space is given there with the measures A, B, C, D, E, and 6.5 is the distance between D and E. Okay, now in the question what they mentioned, AB is 10. So here I can write 10 centimeter AB, and then BC is 8. So BC, that is width of the rectangle, is 8 centimeter. Okay, find the area of shaded. So the shaded portion they are asking. It's a very simple one because this shaded portion is exactly what shape it is. Can you name the shape? It is good. It is trapezium. Okay, so we know what is the formula for area of trapezium. So area of trapezium is half into h into a plus b. Half into h into a plus b. Okay, so just substitute the values. It's very simple one. So half into what is h? H is nothing but the width of rectangle. Clear? So BC 8. So height of this trapezium is 8. A plus b is the length of parallel sides, 10 and 6.5. So 10, 6 and 6.5, directly I can write it as 16.5. Okay, so the cancellations, 2, 8 how many times? 4 times. So 16.5 into 4, 16.5 into 4. So 64 plus 2, 66 centimeter square. So directly you can multiply. Answer for 7th question is option A, 66 centimeter square. Okay, so no need to find the entire rectangle and then subtracting these triangles, so no need to think too much complications. Just observe the shapes, what are the necessary units are given there, just substitute. Okay, height we have, a plus b, length of parallel sides we have, therefore directly you can substitute and find the answer. Okay, it's nothing but area of trapezium only. Okay, we move on to the last question of this video. Question number 8, it's a very interesting question. The radius of large circle is equal to diameter of small circle. If the area of small circle is 13 meter square, what is the area of shaded region? So it's a diagram based question. Diagram will appear now. Radius of large circle. Radius of large circle is equal to diameter of small circle. Diameter of small circle. So this is how it's mentioned here. Radius of large circle is equal to diameter of small circle there. Okay. Just now we need to find the area of shaded region alone, but what they gave in the question, they gave area of small circle is 13 meter square. So we didn't have any radius or diameter there, directly they gave area. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, it's a very simple one, small circle radius. Clear? So small circle radius, I will mention it as small r. Okay, then radius of larger circle, I can name it as capital R. To give the variation, I am using small r and capital R. So small r is radius of small circle, capital R is radius of big circle. Okay, so what is given here in the question? So in question what they gave, pi r square is 13 meter square, that is area of small circle only they gave. So I am taking it as pi r square is 13 meter square. So what we need to find, before finding this shaded region, first I need to find the larger circle area so that I can subtract this 13 meter square to get the answer. Okay, so first I want to find the area of the bigger circle first. So how to find area of bigger circle? It's very simple one. Bigger circle, I am mentioning it as capital R, right? So this will become pi capital R square. Okay, now observe the diagram. In this diagram, R is equal to 2 times R, that is radius of bigger circle is exactly 2 times the radius of smaller circle, because in the question they gave radius of large circle is equal to the diameter. It's nothing but what? 2r. So pi r square, in capital R I am going to substitute this 2r here. So how I am going to write? Pi 2r the whole square. Pi 2r the whole square. So this will become pi 4r square, right? So 2 square 4, r square will come. So this can be written as 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r square. Now the capital R formula is represented with the term of small r formula. Okay, 4 pi r square now. Now the shaded region is nothing but what? So this 4 pi r square is area of bigger circle now. Okay, how to find shaded region now? Shaded region only they are asking. So shaded area is equal to bigger circle area, which is 4 pi r square, minus small circle area. Small circle area is pi r square. So we have the value there. So 4 times 13 minus 13. Okay, so what is 4 times 13? 52 minus 13. Or directly you can write this as 3 pi r square also, you can substitute. Okay, 4 pi r square minus pi r square is 3 pi r square. In that way also we can do. So here the answer is 39 meter square. So without finding any radius or diameter, with the help of small circle area, directly we can able to find the area of this shaded blue region. Okay, so these kind of questions only will be there in your competitive exams. You should apply your creative knowledge in solving these kind of questions. No need to concentrate on whether we need to find a radius or whether we need to find diameter and so on. Directly with the help of area you can solve the questions. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a lot of creative sums we have done today. Since this is part 1 video, I have dealt only with the problems based upon areas. Okay, in part 2 video we will come up with more surface area of solid shapes as well as volumes. Okay, thank you so much children for watching. Keep supporting to our channel. If you like this video, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Bye bye.